All right. Welcome to Shaneanigans Bar. Jess, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me. I'm so excited to be in Shaneanigans.
You are not the only one.
And this wouldn't be the first bar we've ever been in together. We go back a long time. Would I say 10 years?
10 years,
It's
yeah.
about
It's been
10
a long
years.
time.
Let alone kind of TV shows of Big Brothers, but this goes way back to kind of Monster days, Maxis days, car days, Autosport days. But let's have a little look at you in some of your past, your present, and what's to be your future. Let's go to this VT. This is Jess in action.
Hi, I'm Jess Impiazzi.
I knew as a kid all I ever wanted to do was act. That was all I ever wanted to do.
But I really need to know what you're doing with Charlie this morning.
Are you having a laugh?
I kind of lost my way a bit. Hence why I went into the reality TV route for a while, just to find some source of who I was again.
And both of them were just chucking stuff at me, and I thought, so Amy and Dita, thank you so much for coming in today. You two are pretty awesome.
For me, when I found that I could be in control of my thoughts rather than my thoughts being in control of me, things really began to change. That was like my catalyst.
All right. That's a lot of work, Jess. You've done a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I don't like to sit and do nothing. I like to keep going forward all the time.
You look busier than me on that clip.
Well, you've put a lot in there. I just noticed that. I was like, cool, there's a lot going on in there.
It's nice to look back though, isn't it? Like of all you can, when you can compile something and you can get it together, you look back of your achievements. You know what I mean? And,
Yeah.
and it's nice when somebody else does it for you too. And because you kind of pick all your own clips that you think represent you, but when you see that stuff that you forgot about, it's like, oh my God, I did that. And yeah, you've done a lot. What's the acting little bits and bobs you've been doing?
So I actually, before we met 10 years ago,
Yeah.
I was at theatre school. I was at Italia Conti, so I'd always wanted to act and dance and not so much sing. It's not my strong point, so I stuck with it.
I know what you mean.
But says the boy band.
It took me a minute.
But yeah, I just wanted to get back to it. I kind of lost my way a bit, and then I was like, do you know what? It was in Big Brother actually when Amanda Barry said to me, "You need to go. That's what you want to do. You bloody get out there and do it." So I was like, okay, I'm going to get back out. And straight away, I got an independent horror film, and then it built up to some more and more. And then I've got another film coming out soon, hopefully, which we've already filmed.
Can we like know who's in it? Can we
Yeah,
talk
it
about
was
that?
me and Luke Goss as the leads.
No,
The
Goss,
film-
Luke Goss.
Luke Goss,
how cool is
Goss,
that?
Luke Goss.
That's
yeah.
cool.
And Dean Cain, Superman.
Wow.
No way.
It was pretty cool being around Superman. I mean, I used to watch him, so I'm like, oh, hi, Superman.
So you've gone all Hollywood on us.
I went Hollywood.
You went all Hollywood on us.
Yeah,
love
I lived
that.
out there for a little bit, did the movie, stayed for a while, but no, I enjoyed it. And I'm back to doing what I love and also other little bits and pieces to go alongside.
Yes, alone to mention the book. So, all right, so big star, you're on Hollywood and now you're going personal. So you've put pen to paper or
Yeah.
thoughts to paper or life stories to paper. What Nathan, I'm probably jumping in all your questions.
You
have
carry
there.
on. I'm speechless anyway. You know what I mean? I'm like that.
Tell us about the book. What's going on?
So when I was in LA, after I finished filming, I was just there and I thought, I need to do something with my time. And also, I felt like I had a bit of a story to tell.
Yeah.
So people knew me from the reality stuff and bits and bobs from TV, but there was such a bigger story behind all that people had no idea about. And I knew that my story could most likely help other people through certain situations and problems and traumas through life.
From the childhood
From childhood all
Okay.
the way up, from a very young age all the way up. And I thought, when I talked to people as I got to an adult, I realised that wasn't normal growing up. And then I was like, okay, well now things make sense to why I behave like this and this and this. And so I kind of wanted to write it all down and find the silver lining in everything, because we can always, if something's bad, we can always find something good from it and grow from it.
Amen.
So that was the kind of idea of it. I just wanted to have something written down, explain myself a bit more and who I am and what's gone on, but also give people the chance to see that you can change your life at any given moment, and you just have to use your mind in a different way. And that was the idea of
And is it out now?
It's out now. It came out on Thursday.
How exciting.
It was crazy. I'm a published author now.
How mad is that?
Yeah,
I
and
know.
we were asking for the Amazon swipe up link, but you said it's sold out already.
First day it's sold out on Amazon, but
That's
it's
what we
still
like to hear.
available in like WH Smith's, Foyles, Waterstones, all the bookstores, and Amazon will restock. But it was just the craziest feeling.
Too cool. Love to sell
Successful
out.
you. That's what we like to see.
Right, I'm going to take you slightly away from this for just a moment. I want to go, cars are my thing, your thing. I want to know, you drive, obviously,
Yeah.
right? What was your first car?
Okay, so my nan got it for me. It was a Ford KA.
Woo! We like
That's
the KA,
all right,
is
that is. That's not too
And
bad.
it was all right until this stuff started coming out the exhaust, like fur, and then I broke down and I ran out of petrol.
That's probably when you hit the cat, I
Yeah.
think.
There was
I mean,
coming out
there's
from
a
under the
There was
wheels.
a little thud beforehand and something, this word just came out of the bag.
I am
It
a
was
bit of a clumsy
crazy.
driver.
You're a what?
Clumsy
Oh,
driver.
fair.
I doubt
did
it.
you crash it? Did you have
No,
crashes?
I didn't. It just that stuff just started coming out the exhaust pipe, and then it just packed in.
Oh, I love that. I love that. And can you guys, so you guys were in the Big Brother house together, right?
Yes.
Can we
Which is
know
mad.
any little
3 years
scoops
ago,
of-
is that what you said?
3 years ago.
Is it
That
really
flew
that long
by.
ago?
Like this,
3
we
years
were,
ago.
we was in there this time 3 years ago.
Oh my God.
Wow.
That was one of the maddest times of my life anyway. I don't know about you. I'm going to say I partially hated it, actually. I think. No, it was an amazing experience. How did
Boring.
you...
It's so boring. Like I enjoyed it, and I'm so glad I went in and met some amazing people, and like it was just the coolest experience. But the days dragged because they just give you your tasks,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I was like, "What's that syndrome you get if you get kidnapped? Stockholm syndrome."
Oh, okay, so you start to go
I swear to God, every
a piece
time Big
of
Brother
capture.
spoke, I was like, just give me something to do. Like, it was crazy. And then we had a task together. I think you let me win the foraging task. I've been meaning to ask you this because I was so excited for this task, and I would win like some goodies for the girls. You're a good forager. You go like foraging, not like in real life, but you know how to work nature very well. You started to fire very quick.
I enjoy camping and all that outdoor life.
Yeah, and I'm
I've
not
been
really
camping
about
and
that.
everything with you, so I know exactly
Well,
what you mean
I
about this.
won this foraging task against Shane, and
I think there was a wee little birdie up in the tree.
no, you let me have. I'm certain of it to this day.
Was it?
And I can tell by your face.
No,
you
listen.
did.
Hey, look,
Being a gentleman.
deserved winners are deserved winners, and you girls won an awesome, I don't know, goodie pack or whatever it was, you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
face masks and stuff.
Not like us lads didn't need that, you know? Well, actually, I probably did.
More
Face
teeth.
mask and stuff. Actually.
And I'm right in saying you guys knew each other before, right?
Yeah, so we go back to kind of car show days, so auto sport show. Jap Speed used to, I was about to say when I drove for Jap Speed. I think I drive for them again. But we move on. But 10 years ago or so, we used to do like the auto sport show, and in the live action arena, the team would be there, and we do the displays and stuff like that. And then the girls, Jess and all the Maxis girls and Monster girls are all the promo stuff and the sales aspects of why all boys like to go along and see them show. I don't even care, the lads even care about cars at them shows. It's all about the girls. You know what I mean? But yeah, so we go back all the way then, and the parties, I think, and the nights out. In fact, not even the nights out, the nights in the show. You know what I mean? During the show.
Just carry on. You're in it.
We had some crazy times actually, and so yeah, we've friends for a long time.
Yeah, I mean, it was always such epic fun doing the shows. I loved it. And then also, Shane would sneak me the occasional, he'd fill up my bottle of cola with Jack Daniels and be like, there you are. And I was like, oh, great, drink on the job. Bad times.
If that's a Shane measure, I've drunk with Shane many a times, and if that's a Shane measure, I know it's like you've got like Jack Daniels with a wave of Coke over the top
And I'm
of it.
5
you know,
foot
you're
4
like,
and about
"Oh."
7 stone at the time, so it was never going to end well, was it?
But I think it goes back to them long days on the job, and all you want to do is just get through them. They are fun times, but no, we definitely, yeah, we've had some good times back then and stuff. Even with Bagsy was still around at that time too. So we're all actually still. There's a lot of links that come on this show, without a doubt. We've all known each other for a long time. Everyone nearly on this show actually.
And hopefully for a lot longer.
Yes, I will marry you.
Yeah, great, thanks. I'm off now, that's been done for the night. I've actually got some comments coming in. So I've got Jamie Lee Branson is saying, total girl crush, she's a big.
Jamie Lee, shout out. Woo.
Good to see you guys. Jap Speed back on the track again, getting you guys out with Jap Speed, doing some stuff again. That's what people are shouting out. People saying they remember you from Car Show Silverstone, working for Maxis.
There you go.
Yeah,
saying
all
that
of
as
them
well.
been round.
It's mad, isn't it? Small world, this.
No, it is a small world. Are you into your fitness? and stuff.
Yeah, I like to keep fit. It's a big thing in my life. Like, I like to be in the gym, working out, working hard.
And what do you reckon on the whole New Year's and in our kind of lockdown state? How are you getting on with that? Because a lot of people are struggling out there, aren't they? A lot of people are struggling with obviously the mental health side of things. But you know, I guess you're only allowed out for X amount of time and walk a dog even twice if the dog needs it and all that kind of shenanigans. But how are you getting on?
I'm doing okay. So the first lockdown, I smashed it because it was sunny, so I was out running. This one, I'm drinking a bit more than I usually do. I don't normally drink very much. This one I feel like it's a bit too cold. I did my knee in from the cold, but I just got to keep going out. If I can't run, I'll go for a 5k walk. Just sometimes being out in nature is just good for the mind.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I just make sure I do that all the time.
Amen to that. So we have a clip of kind of New Year's resolutions, fitness fails. Not of you, you're good, but some fitness fails. Let's check out some fitness fails. Fitness fails.
This is why I don't exercise.
Any fitness fails?
I've had two really drastic ones. I fell off a treadmill once in a gym, and do you know how embarrassing that is? And everyone just stares at you. I'm like, boff, boom.
No way.
It's so embarrassing.
Love that.
And another time, someone was teaching me a new move with the medicine ball. Picked up a bit of a bouncy one. Boff, smack.
Oh.
Busted lip.
So
Do you know how stupid I
a
felt?
bouncy ball instead of a flat sand-filled ball or whatever it is. But don't worry, we actually have a nice b-ball, bouncy ball in for that.
Staying
net for
away.
Yeah, we got that to
$100.
go, haven't we?
Don't forget to share for $100 in about, I don't know, 3 minutes or something like that.
Yeah, so we're going to do another couple of bits. We've got some more VTs, and then we're going to go basketball challenge, and then draw your prizes as well.
What is this is my dream machine. What's your dream machine?
I know you're going to hate me for
No,
this.
no, listen. The one thing we love about this, right?
Yeah.
And I think we're going to love you for this, because what we found out for dream machines is what you would think is, Porsche, Ferraris, Lamborghinis. It's not that at all. So many people have their own regular ideas of what their dream machine and current position in life that they want as a car, a family car to an SUV to whatever the case may be. So what is your dream
Well,
machine?
it is a Ferrari 430 Scuderia.
Oh, big
Why would I
whip.
hate you for that? What do you
Because
mean?
it's a Ferrari, it was like a Ferrari. And it's only because I drove one once and I was like, oh, this is a bit of me, this. Woo.
That's
Not
a big
quite
whip.
yet with the bank balance, but one day. It'll be there.
Listen, Hollywood, it's coming
Hollywood.
soon.
Do what I do, get Shane to buy one and borrow it.
I don't know. Do I own a Ferrari? I'm not sure. I can't remember. But rally cars. Ever go on a rally car?
I've had a go.
Yeah.
I've got in your one. You spun me round in it before. But I have driven one on a track day thing.
Okay.
And I managed to go vroom.
We did a full circle. Okay, this is some rally clips in the Shaneanigans bar. We like to pick up some clips or popular clips for during the week, and here's a bit of rally VT. one lucky little pooch right there. That was a close shave for the old dog. That was a little bit more fluff coming out the back nearly.
It was me driving.
From the KA. I mean, there were some close shaves there. I've had a few offs in rally cars myself, in all fairness, and that stuff hurts.
Bad.
I hate putting them on the roof.
Yeah. Do you know my worst one in a rally car? I came through a gateway and there was a big sleeping, a big post, but lying down on the floor, and it hit the bottom of my seat as I came through it.
Yeah.
So forget rolling, it actually came up and banged off the bottom seat, and it felt like someone had kicked me as hard as they can in the derriere.
Like a mule in the backside.
I'm trying to start it out. Yeah, I didn't know. I couldn't walk for a week. Yeah, that's probably my most brutal one. Rolling, I was just a bit achy the next day, but yeah, that one hurt.
Damn. Right, are we ready to...
Yeah, I think so.
Take
So
a
what
shot?
we need to do is, those of you that shared, we've got some names come in for that. So the next thing, Jess, what we need to do with all our guests, we get them to sign the tub, pop their telephone number and email address up there as well. We do that with everyone. And I will set up a...
Where shall I go?
Wherever you want. The tub is yours.
Oh, right. I need to...
So, what we're going to do, guys, is...
You're
Who have we
tall,
got?
though.
Amar Ali.
You got heels on.
Yeah.
Amar Ali, sorry, people are talking to me, I'm losing my marbles
Sorry,
tonight.
that's
Amar
me.
Ali, you are the first person that has pressed the share button for us that we've picked. So when Jess throws the ball, if that goes in, you are winning yourself £100 this evening.
This is called hoops in heels. Is that we are, Jess?
I like that. Hoops in heels. Jess, it's all yours.
Okay.
All right, for the first
Where shall I go from here?
one.
From there.
Amar, this is for you. Hoops and heels. What? Ooh, that was
Okay,
close.
so, right, hold
Hold
on.
on,
So
Jess.
we got Charlene Watson. So Charlene Watson, if Jess gets I can't speak. If Jess gets this in, it's £100 for you.
Hoops and heels. Come on, Jess. Oh! We've got one more shot.
COVID.
We've got one more shot, last shot, and if this goes in, we win 100 quid. If it's not, it's under the rollover. But it's okay. Take your time. Jess.
Jason Purse,
Breathe
this is
on
for
this
you.
one.
Jason
Breathe.
Purse.
Breathe. Come on.
It's a rollover. It's a rollover.
I'm sorry.
Oh, we stay above the rim.
It's a rollover. You can
keep
keep
it.
hold of that.
That's
It's a
all right.
rollover. But
Devastated.
hey, what do you say? What do you say?
Yeah.
We give away. Can we give away a signed book to each of those people from you?
Yes, because I feel awful, so that would be a nice thing to do, wouldn't it?
Right, so you
listen.
guys, all of those that you have, so we got Amar, we have Charlene and Jason. You are all getting a signed book from our wonderful Jess. So we need to give away some prizes now,
Need to
right?
get some prizes. Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for Jess Impiazzi. Shaneanigans, guys.